Okay, so then what about the Bible made you want to vote for Donald Trump?
An abortion factor. I know that that's really not going to be an issue
Sure,
because
we could talk about that too. Abortion
okay,
bad should be legal because of the Bible. Are you Catholic or Orthodox perchance?
Orthodox.
You're Orthodox. Do you think that all sins are equal in the eyes of God apart from blasphemy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, interesting for an Orthodox to believe that, but we'll run with it.
What do you
Um,
mean? How is that interesting?
well, I'm pretty sure like some Orthodox denominations don't believe that, but the fact that you do is enough for me.
Okay.
Question. Is lying a sin?
Lying is a sin, yes, sir.
Should lying to your child, telling them that Santa Claus exists, be illegal?
Well, I didn't grow up believing Santa Claus was real, so
Richard, thank you for the meteor shower. Appreciate that, man. Should it be illegal to tell your kids that? Yes or no?
I don't know of many Christians that do, especially in my church. That wasn't really a big thing, so
So do you think it should be illegal to tell your kids that?
I don't think it should be illegal. We don't. I mean,
Okay.
separation of church and state was
Okay,
never
perfect. So then why should abortion be illegal?
because it's murder.
Wait, but you're just saying, murder is wrong and should be illegal because it's a sin, right?
Yes,
Just like lying is a sin, telling your kid that Santa Claus exists is a sin, and all sins are equal in the eyes
but
of God apart from blasphemy. So,
is lying ever considered a crime?
no, it's not. You don't think it should be considered a crime, but there's no distinction between
No,
the
but
sin
it
of
is.
telling
But
your.
it is sometimes.
Okay, yeah, sometimes like lying to a cop, defamation,
Yeah.
etc.
So say that a cop
Richard,
comes.
thank you so much for the Leon on the in the line. That is crazy, bro. What is that? Oh my god, dude, that is a crazy gift, dude. Richard, holy crap! I'm so sorry. That is like a huge gift. Holy shit! Everybody, show some love to Richard. For everybody watching on YouTube, we just got a massive gift over on the TikTok stream. That is crazy. I'm so sorry for everybody watching on YouTube that didn't really see that. Please, 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 please show some love to Richard down below in that comment section and keep the love for Alex going. That is so incredibly kind of you, Richard. W's for Richard all day, every day. Thank you so much. That is nuts. Thank you so much, Richard. And yeah, you guys over on YouTube got to hear the lion roar. Thank you so much, Richard. Huge W's for Richard down below. That is fucking nuts. Thank you so much, man. From the bottom of my heart, I mean it. That is insane. Thank you so much. Going back to our conversation, Will. So we agreed that all sins are equal in the eyes of God outside of blasphemy, yes?
Yes.
Okay, we
Yes,
agreed
sir.
that lying to your children, telling them that Santa Claus exists is a sin, yes?
Yes, sir.
And we agreed that that sin should not be illegal, yes?
Yes, sir. I
And the
guess.
logical implication that God views all sins as equal outside of blasphemy would imply that telling your child that Santa Claus exists is just as wrong as getting an abortion, yes?
Well, in the eyes of God, yes, we're gonna have to answer in the same way.
Okay, perfect. I have a
But
question. What's the standard of morality? Is it the eyes of God?
you're gonna have to answer before. Yeah, so I would say yes.
Okay, so your standard of morality tells us that those two sins are equally as morally wrong. So next question. If lying to your child, telling them that Santa Claus doesn't exist, shouldn't be a crime, why should abortion, given that these two sins are just as wrong in accordance with your standard of morality?
Because you have to govern your faith and I would say a country in a different way. So you
Exactly my
could
point. That's a perfectly fine answer, Will. I'm completely fine with that. I agree. That's the point of this argument. The point of my argument isn't to dispute your faith. The point of my argument is to show that the application of your faith to a criminal justice system in a country is completely incoherent and devoid of logic. So it is necessary that you make a distinction between your faith and your religion, as well as how you govern your country. And you have to govern your country and run your criminal justice system from a completely secular perspective. So when you tell me that you think that abortion should be illegal because in accordance with your faith it's wrong, you are not making that judgment from a secular perspective. Thank you for the Galaxy Manuela.
So do you believe that if a government was fully based off of a religion, would it be successful?
No, it'd be so unsuccessful. And I just gave you an example why.
But what about the Roman, like the Roman Empire?
What happened to Rome?
There was, yeah, but I mean, every empire is going to rise and fall, and that was when they had
By the
a
way,
emperor.
Rome didn't even completely base their empire off of a religion coherently. Are you telling me that you think America should be a theocracy?
No, I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying that you could have a successful government if everybody.
No way,
I'm
man.
not. America in no way could be successful based off of religion because of the ability to live your life in any religion or non-religion that you would choose. But I believe 98% of the Roman Empire was of the Roman Catholic belief.
But dude, I'm gonna repeat this just for clarity. Even Rome wasn't completely deploying their religion in the context of their criminal justice system. Even they didn't have a logically coherent theocracy. Even they kind of cherry picked what out of the Bible they wanted to apply or didn't want to apply. Now, moving off of Rome and moving back to the argument that I was making to you, why do you think that abortion should be legal now that we understand it cannot be rooted within any fact of your faith unless you want to derive a contradiction because you're unwilling to apply your faith in all scenarios and criminalize lying to your child, telling them that Santa Claus exists, even though that is viewed as an equal sin in the eyes of your God?
So so you're asking me why do I think abortion should be allowed now?
Should be illegal.
Oh, why do I think it should be? Because it's murder.
Okay, so what is murder?
Unaliving a being.
Unaliving a being. Yeah, do you eat hamburgers, chicken nuggets?
Yes.
So you pay for murder?
Technically, I would say yeah.
Shit, should that be illegal too?
No.
Oh, so only some forms of murder should be illegal.
Human being.
Murder against human beings. Well, how about from your standpoint, you don't say that it's murder to kill a chicken, a pig, or a cow, and you just say it's murder to kill a human being. How about that?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you think it's always murder to kill a human being. So, quick question. So a doctor that willfully and intentionally pulls a plug off a life support from a brain dead patient, killing them, are they a murderer?
No.
Ah, so it's not murder to kill a human being. So right back to the question, what's murder?
So then what do you classify murder as?
That's a great question, and it's a very fair time to ask that question. I classify murder as the unjust killing of a human being, and the reason why I don't think abortion is murder is because I don't think it's unjust, as I only value human beings in which have the capacity to deploy sentience, and a fetus doesn't have that ability until around 20 through 24 weeks.
But do you believe that eventually they would have that capacity?
Of course.
Had they not been unalived in the womb?
Yeah. I do believe that.
So then what is your case for allowing abortion?
Okay.
I'm not saying, I am in no
quick
way
question.
completely educated on every subject. So I'm also learning from listening to you.
Yeah, man.
I've listened to you quite a bit.
I appreciate the good faith of discussion, man. You're being nice. You're being respectful. I can appreciate that. My question here is, well, if you're saying it's wrong because of what it could have been, my question is, here's a good way to frame it. So the sperm and the egg in which comprise myself, does that sperm or the egg, did they have the potentiality to one day be sentient if conceived?
So you're saying without the sperm and the egg coming together, would they be able to create their own being?
Did the sperm that comprises myself have the potentiality for future consciousness?
No, sir. Not without the egg, but when it has.
Okay. Well, can I just say that like a fetus doesn't have the potentiality to have future consciousness without the bodily resources from the mother?
Okay, but neither does a 9-month-old baby if you don't feed it. If you leave it outside in the cold, it's going to pass. It's going to die.
Right. Well, I mean, they already have consciousness established at around 20 through 24 weeks gestational, but this just kind of proves the point that there's a lot of things that could have these future capabilities, but they will need other external resources to survive, and you seemingly only make that consideration as it would apply to a sperm, not like a fetus.
No, but what I'm saying is the baby, say, up until it's 2-3 years old, isn't able to go get food for itself. So it's not able to live without the mother in that sense.
Okay.
Just like in the same sense, it's not able to live without the mother in the womb.
Okay, I agree with that. Where's the argument going?
I'm just saying, wouldn't the same thing be classified as murder is if it's outside of the womb and you just leave it be, it is considered murder.
Right. You're right.
So when it's in the womb, if you just abort it, why is that not considered murder?
I already told you that because I value conjunctive traits. I value entities that have either had past or present subjective experiences and future subjective experiences. A fetus does not fall within this conjunction of traits, meaning that I don't find a fetus morally valuable. I mean, this is why I don't value brain dead patients. Like, you don't have a reason not to value brain dead patients. You told me that you think murder is killing a human that's alive. That contradicts your definition of murder. That's why I think it's important for us to hold a very consistent position. I think mine is. Like, I just don't value the fetus until it has the ability to...
Yeah, no, I would agree that your position is very consistent, but...
So why do you value the fetus?
Because I believe there's a high potential of life with that fetus.
In the future, like potential consciousness?
Well, not potential. There will be a value of life
Okay.
from that fetus.
Yeah, so let's just think about a zygote, a unicellular human organism after the moment of conception. They will have sentience in its future. Is it murder to kill a zygote?
So yeah, well, no,
No, but they will have sentience in the future, literally just like the fetus.
yes. So that's what I'm saying. There's
So why is
that's
it murder to kill the fetus, but not murder to kill the zygote when they both will have consciousness in the future? That's a contradiction, sir.
well, I'm saying both of them are murder. If
Oh,
you
so
kill them.
it is murder to kill a zygote.
Correct, yeah.
Okay,
Because there is potential for life.
should murderers go to jail?
I do believe that if you abort a baby, you should be in jail.
What about somebody that kills a zygote?
There is potential for life there, is it not?
No, that is. Should they be in jail too?
Yes.
Okay, so do you know what an IUD is, sir?
Is that when like they artificially
No, that's IVF.
fertilize?
That's IVF. I'll tell you. So an IUD is a form of birth control that a woman can have, and this birth control serves two major functions. The first major function is to prevent conception, okay? But the second major function is to allow for conception to occur, but then prevent its implantation into the uterine lining, starving it to death, killing that zygote. Okay, and you said if you kill a zygote, you should go to jail. So if there's a woman with an IUD that knows that it does that, that is sexually active, and she's just killing all these zygotes, should these women with IUDs be sent to jail for murder?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
Be honest. Just be honest. Give me yes or no. I know what the answer is to you.
Yeah, I would say yes.
Oh, are you being like for real, Will?
Yeah, I would say yes. But that's just, I don't know, that's how I was raised. That's the way I think.
Okay, well, I think that's like an insane view. Like, hey, if you're watching the live right now and you're a woman with an IUD, just say me in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely tons of people out there with that.
So tell all
But
these women that they deserve to be locked up till they die.
I'm not going to say that because
Oh,
that's
but
not the way that's not the way we're governed.
I said deserve to be.
I'm not going to say that though.
Oh, so you don't think that women with IUDs that are sexually active that kill zygotes should go to jail?
No, I believe that they should, but
Okay,
that's not.
so then
that's
all
not
these
the way we're
women that are
governed.
in the chat with IUDs that are killing these zygotes, you say that they deserve to be locked up. I mean, would you say that like Jeffrey Dahmer would deserve to be locked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Would you
mean,
would you
wouldn't
would you say
everybody
that
say
any
that Jeffrey
murderer
Dahmer?
would you say that any murderer deserves to be locked up?
Yes, and yeah.
Okay, so then obviously the implication is that you don't think women with IUDs that kill zygotes are murderers because you won't say they deserve to be locked up. So you're contradicting your own stance.
Because it's different in a way,
Okay, what way?
but that's just not the way we're governed.
So what's
We're
the
not
difference? Why don't women with IUDs that murder these precious, innocent, valuable zygotes deserve to be locked up? I thought we both agreed that murderers deserve to be locked up, man.
Do you agree that murderers should be locked up?
Oh, of
Correct?
course. I just don't fucking think women on birth control are murderers, but you do. So why don't you think women with IUDs that are sexually active deserve to be locked up? Let's hear it.
I mean, so as a Christian, I don't believe in any sex before marriage. So the women with IUDs who are sexually active before marriage, but I don't.
What sex before marriage has nothing to do with my question, sir.
Well, the sexually active part, it does.
No, not at all. Not at fucking all. What I mean, I disagree with the claim, but that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm asking you if these women are murderers that deserve to go to jail, like if they're married or not married, or sexually active or not sexually active before marriage, has nothing to do with my question. That's just another point.
Yes, sir. I do believe that.
Okay, so all these women deserve to go to jail.
Yes.
Okay.
If,
So do you
if to
think
stay
that
consistent, I would have
do
to
you
say
think that
that.
Trump
Correct.
deserves to go to jail since he raped a woman?
Well,
Oh, wow. Wait. Whoa, now you think our president should be in jail?
well, he has 34 felonies, correct?
34 felonies, and he was held civilly liable for raping a woman. Does Donald Trump deserve to be in jail?
So, isn't the rule on a felony mandatory 6 months in jail?
No. The judge ruled that he had to serve like no sentence. I'm asking you about the grape case. Should he be in jail for raping a woman? Yes or no?
I don't really know the facts behind the case, so
So let me get this straight. You're not willing to say that a rapist or president should be in jail, but you are willing to say women on birth control should be. I think that view's incoherent. I think that view's insane, and I just think that view's like really like, you know what I mean? Like if you're watching, I guess I don't really even like need to describe myself. saying that like, oh, like I'm unsure if a rapist should be in jail, but like women with birth control definitely should be. Like, do I need to explain why that's crazy, or you guys kind of picking up on what I'm
No,
laying
I
down?
understand that does sound
Well, I
crazy.
think for the galaxy, okay. Yeah. Well. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, sir, I appreciate you
Well,
talking to me.
yeah, man. I appreciate you for keeping it cool while giving me some of the craziest positions known to mankind.
Yeah,
Um,
you could say that.
yeah. Well, I think that you should probably listen to my live more. Hopefully, I could change your mind one of these
I
days.
actually do tune in sometimes.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good one, Will. I mean, the combination of like keeping it cool, keeping it like respectful to me while giving me like very crazy, insane takes is, that one always floors me.